Are you second guessing if that younger woman you're attracted to feels the same way about you? Don't worry, you're not alone in missing the signs. As a dating coach, I've helped thousands of men decode this game-changing information. I'm about to reveal 10 unmistakable signs she's sexually attracted to you. So, gentlemen, pay close attention. You don't want to miss out. First, she maintains intense eye contact. Have you noticed her holding your gaze just a little longer than normal? Think about this. When you're talking to her, does she lock eyes with you in a way that feels different, more intimate? Studies in social psychology show that prolonged eye contact is one of the most reliable indicators of sexual attraction. Relationship experts agree that when a woman maintains eye contact beyond the typical 2 to 3 seconds, she's signaling genuine interest. So what does intense eye contact actually look like? It's not just a casual glance across the room, gentlemen. We're talking about her eyes meeting yours and staying there, even when there's a natural break in conversation. She doesn't immediately look away when you catch her staring. Instead, she holds it, maybe even smiles while doing so. Here's something fascinating. Psychologists have identified what's called the triangle gaze. This is when her eyes move from your eyes down to your lips and back up again. If you notice this happening, trust me, she's thinking about kissing you. And here's another physiological tell: dilated pupils. When we're attracted to someone, our pupils naturally expand. It's an involuntary response our bodies can't control. Now, why is eye contact particularly significant with younger women and older men? Think about it. Younger women are often drawn to the confidence and self-assurance that comes with maturity. When she maintains intense eye contact with you, she's responding to your grounded presence. Unlike younger guys who might get nervous or look away, you have the life experience to hold that gaze with ease. She's essentially giving you an invitation, an opening for you, as the more experienced man, to take the lead. So guys, how should you respond? First, don't look away first. Hold her gaze with quiet confidence. You're not staring her down, you're matching her energy. Smile slightly if it feels natural. Pay attention to her comfort level. If she's relaxed and her body language is open, you're good. If she seems uncomfortable, ease back. The key is responding with the self-assured maturity she's attracted to in the first place. Now, eye contact is powerful, but here's something even more telling. Second, she finds reasons to touch you. Does she touch your arm when she laughs or brush against you more often than seems accidental? Pay attention to this, guys. Physical touch is one of the most direct indicators of attraction. Touch researchers have found that when a woman initiates physical contact, she's testing the waters for deeper connection. Psychologists suggest that touch breaks down barriers and creates intimacy faster than almost any other form of communication. Now, what kind of touches are we talking about here? These are seemingly innocent gestures. She touches your arm during conversation, places her hand on your shoulder when she's making a point, or lightly touches your back when walking past you. Maybe she playfully swats your arm when you tease her, or her hand lingers on yours just a moment too long when passing you something. Here's the crucial part, gentlemen. Frequency and duration matter. One touch could be nothing, but repeated touches throughout your interaction. That's intentional. And notice if her hand lingers. That lingering hand phenomenon, where she doesn't immediately pull away, is a dead giveaway. The difference between friendly touch and flirtatious touch is simple. Flirtatious touch happens more often, lasts longer, and is accompanied by other signals like eye contact and smiling. So why is touch particularly significant in the older man-younger woman dynamic? Think about this. Younger women often feel safer initiating physical contact with mature men because you're less likely to misinterpret it or respond awkwardly. She's testing the physical chemistry between you, seeing if there's that spark. She respects your maturity and boundaries, which actually makes her more comfortable exploring that attraction. In many ways, touch becomes a bridge across the age gap, a way of saying, I see you as a man, not just someone older. Here's how to respond, guys. Reciprocate appropriately. If she touches your arm, you can do the same during your next laugh. Read her comfort level carefully. If she seems relaxed and continues touching you, that's your green light. Don't overanalyze a single touch, but when it's consistent, respond with gradual escalation. Match her energy without rushing it. So, gentlemen, touch is huge, but let's talk about something else that's incredibly revealing. Third, she asks personal questions. Is she curious about your life story, your past relationships, or what you're passionate about? When a younger woman starts digging deeper into who you really are, that's a major sign, gentlemen. Communication studies indicate that the depth of questions someone asks directly correlates with their level of attraction and interest. Dating experts stress that when people are romantically interested, they instinctively want to know everything about the other person. It's how we determine compatibility and build emotional connection. So what kind of questions are we talking about? She's asking about your past relationships, what you learned, why they ended, what you're looking for now. She wants to know about your family dynamics, your childhood, your dreams and aspirations. She's asking about your passions, what makes you come alive, what you do for fun, what matters most to you. Notice this, guys. She's going way beyond surface level small talk. She's not just asking, what do you do? She's asking, why did you choose that career? Or what's the most meaningful project you've worked on? And here's the real tell. She follows up on details you've shared. She remembers that thing you mentioned last week and asks how it went. She references stories you've told and wants to hear more. Plus, when she's attracted, she reciprocates, sharing her own personal information in return, creating that mutual vulnerability. Now, here's why this is particularly powerful in the age gap dynamic. Think about it. Younger women who are genuinely attracted to older men aren't looking for superficial connections. They're drawn to your depth and life experience. She's seeking the emotional maturity that older men offer, something she probably can't find in conversations with guys her age. Those surface-level chats with her peers don't satisfy her the way your stories and wisdom do. Your experience isn't something to hide, gentlemen. It's magnetic. So how should you respond? Open up authentically. Don't downplay your experiences or try to seem younger than you are. Share your stories with confidence. Ask meaningful questions back. Show genuine curiosity about her life, her goals, her perspective. This is how you create real emotional intimacy through conversation, and that's what she's craving from you. Remember, questions show interest, but here's a physical sign you can't ignore. Fourth, her body faces you. Have you noticed that when she talks to you, her entire body, not just her face, is turned toward you? This is huge, gentlemen. Body language experts reveal that the direction our torso and feet point is one of the most honest indicators of where our interest truly lies. Studies in nonverbal communication show that we subconsciously orient our bodies toward people we're attracted to, even when we're trying to play it cool. So what should you be looking for? Pay attention to her torso orientation. When she's talking to you, is her whole upper body facing you directly, or is she angled away? Check where her feet are pointing. If they're pointed toward you, even when she's in a group or her head is turned elsewhere, that's a subconscious attraction signal. Now here's another key element: open versus closed body posture. When she's attracted, her posture is open, arms uncrossed, shoulders relaxed, body accessible. Closed posture would be crossed arms, turned shoulders, or creating physical barriers. And guys, notice if she leans in during conversation. When someone leans toward you while talking, they're literally trying to get closer. It's a clear sign of engagement and interest. Think about this in the context of age gap attraction. When a younger woman consistently positions her entire body toward you, she's giving you her full attention in a way that speaks volumes. She's prioritizing you over others in the room, including younger men who might be vying for her attention. This physical openness reveals her subconscious comfort with the age difference. She's not holding back or creating distance. Instead, her body is saying, I'm here, I'm present, and I'm interested in you. That physical openness is a direct indicator of attraction. So how do you respond? Mirror her body language. Turn your body toward her as well. This creates a private bubble between you two. In group settings, notice if she consistently reorients herself toward you when you move. That's a strong sign. Watch for consistency of this signal across different environments. And here's the move, gentlemen. If she maintains that open posture, you can gradually move closer. She's giving you the green light. Now, body language tells us a lot, but here's something even younger women do when they're attracted. Fifth, she playfully teases you. Does she joke around with you, give you a hard time, or create playful banter? When a younger woman teases you, gentlemen, she's flirting. Flirtation researchers note that playful teasing is one of the most common ways women signal romantic interest while maintaining plausible deniability. Psychologists explain that teasing creates a unique form of intimacy. It's a way of saying, I'm comfortable enough with you to joke around, and I want to see how you respond. Now let's be clear about what we're talking about here. This isn't disrespect or actual criticism, it's light-hearted, playful ribbing that comes with smiles and laughter. She might mock your taste in music, joke about something you said, or playfully challenge your opinions. You're creating inside jokes together, those little moments of shared humor that only the two of you understand. The key difference? Her teasing is accompanied by warm body language. She's smiling, making eye contact, maybe touching your arm while she does it. She's testing your sense of humor and confidence. Can you take a joke? Will you get defensive or will you banter back? This is her way of gauging your emotional security. Here's why this matters in age gap dynamics. Think about it. When a younger woman feels comfortable enough to tease an older man, she's not intimidated by the age difference. She's relating to you as an equal, not putting you on a pedestal or treating you with excessive formality. She's attracted to your ability to banter back with that perfect blend of confidence and playfulness. What she's really enjoying is that sweet spot where her youthful energy meets your mature wit. You're not trying to act young, but you're also not being overly serious. That dynamic is incredibly attractive to her. So guys, here's how to handle it. Tease her back with confidence. Don't take offense or get defensive. That kills the vibe immediately. Keep it light and fun. Match her energy without trying too hard to be funny or relevant. Your natural, comfortable response is what she's attracted to. Let your maturity show through your ability to laugh at yourself and engage in playful sparring. So guys, playfulness is a green light, but let's talk about a more direct signal. Sixth, she initiates contact. Is she the one texting you first, calling you, or making plans to see you? When a woman takes the initiative to reach out, that's one of the clearest signs of attraction, guys. Dating behavior studies show that people who are genuinely interested don't wait around. They create opportunities to connect. Relationship coaches observe that initiation is a strong predictor of romantic interest because it requires vulnerability and effort. So what does this look like in practice? She's reaching out without any prompting from you. She sends you a text just to say hi, shares a meme she thinks you'd find funny, or messages you about something that reminded her of you. She's suggesting activities together. Hey, have you been to that new restaurant? Or want to grab coffee this weekend? Notice her response times too. When you text her, she replies quickly and enthusiastically. She's not playing the waiting game or making you wonder if she's interested. And here's a big one. She keeps conversations going. When you think the chat is winding down, she asks another question or introduces a new topic. She's not ready to stop talking to you. Now, here's what makes this particularly significant in the age gap context. Think about it. Traditional dating dynamics might suggest that the older, more experienced man should always pursue. But when a younger woman initiates contact with you, she's breaking those traditional patterns because she's genuinely attracted. She's pursuing what she wants, and that's you. She's not playing games or waiting for you to chase her the way she might with guys her own age. She's confident enough to show her interest directly, which tells you she's serious about exploring this connection. Here's how you should respond, gentlemen. Reciprocate the initiative. Text her first sometimes too. Don't make her do all the work. That's not attractive, and it suggests you're not equally interested. Appreciate her directness when you see it. You might say something like, "I really like that you reached out." And while she's showing initiative, remember to take the lead when appropriate. Balance is key. Let her chase a little, but show her you're a man who knows how to pursue what he wants too. Gentlemen, when she's reaching out, that's huge. But here's something that happens in social situations. Seventh, she gets jealous. Does she seem bothered when other women talk to you or when you mention other female friends? Jealousy, gentlemen, when it shows up in subtle ways, is actually a powerful indicator of attraction. Evolutionary psychologists explain that jealousy is fundamentally about protecting what we value. When she's jealous, it means she sees you as hers or wants you to be. Research on jealousy indicates that it's directly tied to investment. The more attracted and emotionally invested someone is, the more likely they are to experience jealousy. Now, we're not talking about dramatic scenes or toxic behavior here. Pay attention to the subtle signs. Does her mood shift slightly when another woman joins your conversation? Does her energy change? Maybe she becomes quieter or, conversely, more animated to get your attention back? Here's a big tell. She becomes more affectionate or flirtatious right after you mention other women or when she sees you talking to someone else. It's like she's reclaiming your attention. She might also start asking questions about other women in your life. Who was that? How do you know her? Are you close? These aren't casual questions. She's gathering intel because she cares about your answer. Here's where the age gap dynamic comes into play. Think about this. A younger woman dating an older man often worries about competition from women your own age. She might feel insecure that you'll prefer someone with more life experience, or that she's somehow too young for you. When she shows jealousy, she's revealing that she wants your exclusive attention and is genuinely invested in this connection. That jealousy is actually a sign of how much she cares. So how should you handle this, guys? Don't exploit her jealousy to make her chase you harder. That's manipulative and will backfire. Instead, reassure her appropriately. Let her know she's the one you're interested in. Recognize this jealousy for what it is, a clear attraction indicator, but don't play games or deliberately make her insecure. That's not what confident, mature men do. Use this information to understand her feelings are real and respond with the emotional security she's drawn to. Now, jealousy might seem negative, but it reveals something important. Speaking of which, 8. She remembers small details. Does she bring up things you mentioned weeks ago or remember specific details about your life? When a woman remembers the little things, gentlemen, she's showing you just how much mental space you're occupying in her mind. Memory and attraction studies reveal that we naturally remember more details about people we're romantically interested in. It's our brain's way of prioritizing what matters to us. Cognitive psychologists note that attention and memory are directly linked to emotional investment. So, what are we talking about here? She recalls your preferences, your coffee order, your favorite band, that book you mentioned wanting to read. She remembers stories you've told, sometimes better than you do. Didn't you say your presentation was today? How did it go? She's following up on things you mentioned in passing. She notices changes in your appearance, new haircut, different cologne, that shirt she hasn't seen before. She picks up on shifts in your routine. You seem more relaxed this week. Did that stressful project wrap up? This isn't casual observation, guys. This is mental investment. She's filing away information about you because you matter to her. Here's what makes this especially meaningful in age gap relationships. Think about it. When a younger woman is paying this level of attention to an older man, she's genuinely captivated by who you are. She values your experiences and stories enough to commit them to memory. While other people might forget what you said last week, she's hanging on to these details because she wants to know everything about you. And here's the beautiful part. Your depth and life experience actually give her more to remember and engage with. The richness of your stories, the complexity of your experiences, that's what fascinates her. So how should you respond? Notice and appreciate when she remembers things. Wow, I can't believe you remembered that. It shows you value her attentiveness. Do the same for her. Remember details about her life, her stories, her preferences. Reference previous conversations to show continuity. Last time you mentioned, this builds a deeper connection and shows her that you're equally invested in knowing her. So guys, when she's paying this much attention, believe me, she's interested. But here's another powerful sign. Ninth, she shares her vulnerabilities. Does she open up about her fears, insecurities, or personal struggles with you? When a woman lets down her guard and shows you her vulnerable side, that's one of the most significant signs of attraction and trust, gentlemen. Intimacy researchers have found that vulnerability is the foundation of deep emotional connection. We only share our authentic selves with people we feel safe with. Psychologists emphasize that revealing vulnerabilities is a form of emotional risk-taking that signals genuine interest in building something real. So what does this look like in practice? She's going way beyond surface-level sharing. She tells you about her fears. Maybe she's worried about her career direction, anxious about family issues, or uncertain about her future. She shares her insecurities, things she doesn't usually admit to people. She opens up about personal struggles, past hurts, or current challenges. And here's the crucial part. She's not just venting. She's trusting you with sensitive information and often seeking your perspective or advice. What do you think I should do? Have you ever dealt with something like this? She values your input because she respects your experience. This vulnerability creates true emotional intimacy between you. Now, here's why this is particularly powerful in the age gap dynamic. Think about it. When a younger woman shares her vulnerabilities with an older man, she's seeking the emotional maturity and stability that you provide. She feels safe with you in a way she might not with guys her own age. Those relationships often lack the depth and emotional security she craves. Your life experience isn't just attractive, it's a source of comfort and guidance for her. She knows you've been through things, you've figured things out, and you can offer perspective she can't get elsewhere. That's incredibly valuable to her. So guys, how should you respond? Listen without judgment. Create that safe space she's seeking. Offer thoughtful perspective, not lectures, but genuine wisdom from your experience. Never dismiss her feelings or tell her she's overreacting. Take her concerns seriously. And here's important. Share appropriately in return. Vulnerability should be mutual. Let her see your authentic self too. Remember, gentlemen, vulnerability is a sign of deep attraction. And finally, 10th, she makes future plans. Is she talking about things you'll do together next week, next month, or even further down the road? When a woman includes you in her future, gentlemen, she's telling you loud and clear that she sees this going somewhere. Relationship progression studies show that future-oriented language is one of the strongest predictors of serious romantic intent. Dating experts confirm that people only make future plans with someone they're genuinely invested in and attracted to. So, what does this actually sound like? She's mentioning future events you'll do together. There's a concert in July I think we'd love. We should check out that hiking trail when the weather gets warmer. Notice her use of we language. She's not saying I or you, she's saying we. That's couple language, guys. She's assuming an ongoing connection. She's not treating each date like it might be the last. She's inviting you into her future in concrete ways. Maybe she mentions a family event coming up and hints that she'd like you there, or talks about a trip she's planning and includes you in the vision. She might even say things like, when you meet my parents. Not if. Here's what makes this incredibly significant in age gap relationships. Think about this. When a younger woman makes future plans with an older man, she's not treating the age gap as a temporary experiment or a phase. She sees real, long-term potential with you. She's willing to introduce you to important people in her life, which in age gap dynamics takes courage because of potential judgment. She's serious about you despite any social pressures or questions she might face from friends or family. That commitment reveals deep attraction and genuine feelings. So how should you respond, guys? Engage with her future talk enthusiastically. Don't dismiss it or deflect with jokes or uncertainty. When she says we should, agree and help make it happen. Make plans yourself. Show her you're equally invested in a future together. Talk about things you want to do with her down the road. Show her that you see the same potential she does and that you're not afraid of where this could go. All right, gentlemen, those are the 10 unmistakable signs. Now you know the 10 clear signs a younger woman is sexually attracted to you. Remember, your age isn't a disadvantage, it's your superpower. Your experience, maturity, and confidence are exactly what she's drawn to. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and drop a comment about which sign you've noticed. Subscribe for more dating advice. Want to take action? Watch my video on how to approach a younger woman with confidence, or check out 7 mistakes older men make when dating younger women. Thanks for watching, gentlemen, and remember, confidence is key.